Heyo, my name is Yvonne. If you can't tell already, I feel pretty awkward about this. My cousins and some friends and people I like are saying I should start a vlog or be a vlogger. I think that was after I, had some nice makeup and I was presenting something and they saw that and they were like, wow, TV presence, amazing. And here I am, about to go to bed, wear my glasses, and I was super duper hopped up on caffeine earlier, slash still kind of now, because I get migraines, and I was getting one today at work, so I tried drinking some soda, and today I found out that it definitely does not work for me. And then a friend of mine, thank God, had Excedrin and was able to bring some for me. But in case you guys didn't know that, Excedrin has caffeine in addition to other whatever. Also, if you didn't figure it out yet, I am not editing these because, first of all, I don't know how. I'll probably eventually learn, but I think, another one of my friends suggested, I was like, okay, if I'm doing a vlog, if I'm vlogging, what am I gonna talk about? I don't know how to edit, I don't know. And she's like, 10 minutes of just talking about whatever you want and just raw footage. So here it is. Here's some raw dogging footage for y'all, whoever y'all are. I don't know if anyone's even gonna watch this, if it's gonna be random friends and family who I'm like, hey guys, watch this, and you're just pity watching, not even pity watching, just completely ignoring it, and just this is pretty lame. Okay. We'll friggin' see. But I guess it's kind of fun to just, I've never done anything like this before. I used to want to, oh my god, back in high school I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do these things, but I was also super angsty, and so when I would have my bouts of depression and I was just crying over things, and I would want to record myself crying, but as a 24-year-old adult, I guess, nobody really wants to see anyone cry like that. It's kind of uncomfortable. So yeah, never really did that. Yeah, and I'm also holding it in my arm, and I'm wearing boxers, okay? So I'm not just awkwardly, it's comfy, okay? And also, in case you didn't know, it's important for women, ladies especially, wear boxers or loose-fitting downstairs undergarments, or nothing if you're into that. It's important to let everything breathe, especially at night, because yeah. Anyway, it's super comfy. Now you guys know that I wear boxers at night. You're welcome. I don't even remember what I was I don't remember what I was talking about. Raw dogging footage. Nope. And so I was driving home from work, and so I'll get into what I do for work in a second, and I'll try to remember actually. I was just talking to myself in the car, pretending I was doing this already. Maybe I should just set up something in there so when I'm driving, I'll just do that, and that's a thing, people do that. Although it is kind of concerning because you shouldn't be doing, driving and trying to kind of look at a camera or whatever. But anyway, and I had this exact same scenario in my head of talking about something and then forgetting, and then since I'm not editing it, I'm going back and watching it and being like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, and then it's just in the ether. I don't know. I'm probably saying a lot. I'm gonna find out how I speak now, so that's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be embarrassing and really uncomfortable, but maybe it's a good thing. So my job. So I actually kind of have 3 jobs at this current moment. So I work as a patient care tech, which is basically a CNA in hospitals. I work as a patient care tech with a children's hospital in central Iowa. But because of the whole pandemic and kids aren't really interacting with each other, aren't doing stupid things, they aren't getting injured, they aren't getting sick, which is a good thing. But that also means that you don't need as many nurses or techs on the actual floors taking care of patients, because there's like 4 patients on a certain unit. And so instead, what they're doing is redeploying employees into different areas of the hospital. So, like for the past month, I've been sitting in adult patient rooms. And I mean, I used to work with adults, and then I went to pediatrics for the reason of working with children. Excuse me. And now I'm not working with kids, and I'm working with adults again. So like that's a thing, which is fine. Like I know how to do it, and like I don't mind. It's what it is. It's work. Sitting, if you are unaware, sitting is when a patient like comes in, so it's like a suicide precaution, so like they intentionally or even unintentionally overdosed on something, people going through withdrawals or detoxing, so like from alcohol and drugs, there are seizure precautions. They're not really aware of like what they're doing, and so they're trying to get out, but then they like might fall, so they're a fall risk, and so that's part of the reason why you kind of have to be in there. Patients who kind of have like memory issues, so like specifically dementia, and they're trying to get out of bed, but like they don't remember to push the call light, and so you're constantly like reminding them like, no, you can't get out of bed yet, you know. Oh, you need to pee? No, you have a catheter, so you don't actually need to pee, like you're okay, you know. Or maybe you don't know, whatever. But yeah, and so that's what I do on the weekend. So 3 out of 4 weekends a month. And then during the week I nanny, so they are aware that I work in a hospital, and we have this conversation, so like we're very open about it. So I do that 4 to 5 days of the week, and then this past Monday, Andrew, my boyfriend, and we started this startup accelerator program through Iowa State University called SciStarters for a business idea that I will probably be talking about in the near future. I will be talking about it in the near future, considering that part of the reason why, yeah, so those are 3 jobs, and then I actually put in my 2 weeks notice at the hospital so that I could focus more on our business and that program, and also like working as a nanny, because nice paycheck, so it's nice. Also, I just like really like the family, so it works out really well. But yeah, so I'm staying very busy out here working and doing all that stuff. I definitely feel a lot of imposter syndrome when I tell people like I work in a hospital, and they're like, oh wow, you know, like ooh. And I'm like, no. Like today at work, I was sitting today. I had a really awesome patient, and I mean, we like, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I don't think she needed someone to sit in there with her all day, and she agreed. I mean, she's fine. But anyway, and like, we watched The Office all day together while I was knitting, so like, it was super chill. Yeah, and like, we were talking, it was fine. So like, I feel like I don't deserve that kind of praise, like when people come to the front of the hospital and they're like holding signs, and I'm sitting there like, I didn't earn that. That's for you guys, that's not for me. Excuse me. I had supreme pizza from Aldi for dinner. Yo, if you live by an Aldi, go get their supreme pizza or any kind of pizza that they have in there, because that stuff is bomb. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long. I'm like looking at that like time stamp, and yeah. So if you're still around listening to me ramble on about my life and things, cool. Thank you. And I will probably be making another one. So yeah. Okay. Bye.